And we're back, and you're listening to the Offbeat Business Show. This is Susan Hamilton, and I am talking to Semper Fi Heating and Air Conditioning owner Eric Castaneda, who is bringing his military excellence to the table with his heating and air conditioning business here in the DFW area. And we have been talking about the fact that people don't do. Every air conditioning company is not the same. Every heating company is not the same. And today, people find that information largely on social media, don't they?
Yes,
Isn't
ma'am.
It's a big trust builder, isn't it?
That it is.
How's it been for you? How are you dealing with social media? Do you have a social presence?
Yes, that I do.
How's it working? Is it
It's
fun?
working out
Do you
fabulous.
enjoy that? Because a lot
Yes.
of people don't enjoy social media.
I enjoy it. Well, for the most part, I mean, it's little to no money.
Yeah, that's my point. It's free advertising. If you're not on social media, that's serious. I'm so glad you just get that because so
Yes.
many people don't.
Well, and I mean, I'm all about adapting and overcoming.
right.
And that's a big thing these days. And I can say that I've got a big group of neighbors in my area that promote me pretty well on several different social platforms.
Wonderful. Where can people find you?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, neighborhood app, Google Plus, LinkedIn.
Yeah, I mean that's it, friends. That's a well-rounded social media strategy, and on top of it, he's on the Offbeat Business Show. And it helps, doesn't it? Because you have to be there. You have to put yourself out there. So, have you always been interested in social media, or did you realize that it was an important business aspect?
I mean, I've been on Facebook for a long time. Not so much Instagram or any of the other platforms, but after starting a business, it's like I said, free. It's like wow, you can't get any better than free,
Right.
And I know a lot of people use it, so that's one of the main things is getting in front of more people. I mean, not only that, I mean, even though I'm on so many different platforms, I still go out to networking groups constantly. Go to 2, maybe 3 a week, if not more sometimes.
Yeah,
Just to get that personal
the
interaction.
personal interaction, right? Because people do business with people they know, like, and trust. They really do, and they get to know your face, and they go, hey, you know what? I got this issue. I am going to call you. So, what veterans? I've met you at VIB, which is a pretty cool veterans group, a large association right here in the DFW area.
Yes, ma'am.
And so, do you want to tell anybody where they meet?
Oh, at the original Pancake House off of Belton Line in Addison.
That's good chow. That's good chow.
Be there Friday.
And yes.
Or Wednesday.
That's good chow, and that's good company. Really, what a warm, wonderful group of people, and you'll never regret showing up for that. But there is a waiting list, so find them on Meetup, and that's Veterans in Business. So, Eric, how long did it take you to define, kind of what you're doing on social media? Because if you were just at Facebook before, you were probably just talking with your friends, right? I mean, you were just not uncomfortable with using social.
No, not
but you
at all.
just weren't in it for business. Now you're in it for business. I mean, what does that look like to somebody who's not and who doesn't want to dabble it? I mean, how long did it take you to start building up your reputation and your reviews in those areas?
It takes quite a while. And then kind of just going about it differently. I mean, Facebook was just personal use for me, since I've been on it. But then now, switching up to a company, you got to go about it a different way.
Right, you really do. But you do a good job with it.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I was looking at that. I noticed that you share some interesting things. I think that's going to be stronger and stronger for you because not enough people are doing it. So, how many hours a week do you think you spend on social?
To be honest, I don't keep track, but I know it's a lot.
Is it? Is it more?
It's
so
just
you don't
work.
just,
It's always work.
So you don't just budget a time for it. You just kind of use it
Throughout the
interspersed
day.
throughout the day.
Throughout the day, sometimes I'll take pictures while I'm on the job, post them while, leave them on the job.
Tell people to do it all the time. That's really smart.
Yep, I post pictures of jobs that I just completed, or actually I just had a friend tell me to start taking selfies with customers and start posting that.
Oh, that's funny. But That's not a bad idea. That's your little info testimonial kind of graphic,
Yeah,
right?
I think it's a
we
lot
gotta come up with a
personal.
name with that. Yeah, that wasn't really a good name. There's probably a name for that kind of a selfie as a yeah. Why not? It's a testimonial. If they're willing
Yeah.
to take a picture with you, they're saying I dug it. It was a cool situation. I'm glad I did. Right, and a smile on their face.
Yes.
As long as they're not doing.
That won't get posted.
Yeah, you don't post those.
Well, I haven't started taking them yet. Just throw them all in the ideal.
All right, so it is a good idea, and beware, you're gonna get your picture taken.
You better take a selfie.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Well, there's a bunch of stuff coming up. I was just gonna ask you off the cuff. With Operation Freedom is coming up in September. So by the time this show airs, about 30 days into the Operation Freedom, that 60 homes in 60 days, is your company participating?
I actually talked to the lady that was at the VIB,
Yeah.
and I gave her my information, and I got her information, and I do
Yes,
plan
you
on
can
getting involved.
sign up online because that's going to be a fun thing. The FB Business Show's doing it. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, we need to be involved in doing that. And just a quick plug on it, the Operation Freedom is helping 60 veterans' homes in 60 days become either repaired or refurbished. And so that we don't have situations where somebody's in a wheelchair and they can't get in their house. That's a bummer. Or they can't get down the hallway, or they can't navigate their home or take a shower. And there's situations like that exist right in our own areas. And like we were saying earlier, this is kind of a humble community. Nobody wants to say, I could really use a hand. So finding those veterans is a challenge. So
Yes.
So do you hang socially? Do you have a group of people that you hang out here that understand military background?
I really don't get out too much
Yeah,
unless it's
busy with your
networking.
family?
Yes. I'm doing all this. I try to make some time for the family. Yeah, it's hard, but I get out sometimes. With some veterans, not too many veterans that I know out this way.
Mm-hmm. I know it's a trick with the kids, especially this summertime. And when we're recording this show, we're still in it. The kids don't start back till next week, do they?
No.
Did they eat your lunch all
Oh,
summer? Yeah. No kidding. They'll be glad when they go back.
Sometimes I put them to work with me.
There you go. There you go. I fully intend for my granddaughter to be very well versed in all new media. Absolutely.
My daughters they're princesses, but they're not afraid to get their hands dirty.
That's funny. I grew up in a residential service business. We all learned how to do anything that needed to get done. Go get this, go get that. I got a sister that swears she should have been a plumber. I do. She said, Dad wouldn't let me. But today those things are happening. Today you see female plumbers. You see people out there.
Actually, I got a friend of mine that I go to church with. His daughter just graduated Marine Corps boot camp, and I met her for the first time yesterday, and she's an electrician for the Marine Corps.
Oh, that's kind of cool. My daughter's a Marine.
Hoorah.
Yeah, she is. My daughter is staff sergeant in Quantico.
Nice.
I miss her. I will see her in November for the ball. Yes. Mama's dressing up. Eric, how can my audience find out more about you, and how can they hire you? And is it affordable to work with you?
Absolutely, it is.
So tell us what that looks like.
$55 for a service call, and repairs go from there. I can be reached at 214-394-4955 or visit my website at semperhvac.com.
Oh, that's very simple and straightforward. Yes, it is. I'll have you repeat all of that one more time. This is fun. He's just cracking me up. I'm going to laugh all the way home. I love being around people that smile a lot. Go ahead and repeat it one more time. How can my audience
Telephone number is
972-972-3945. Awesome.
Website, semperhvac.com.
Great. And I'll tell you what, you're going to get somebody that is a lot of fun and really believes in what he's doing in community. It's not just running a company. This is our business and our life today, and this is how we experience that freedom with our families and inside of our communities by really getting strong in this area. So I'm very, very excited about what Eric Castaneda is bringing to DFW, and I hope you are too. So give him a call. Until next time, this is Susan Hamilton. You've been listening to the Offbeat Business Show. As always, you can find all of Eric's information in the description under this video. Make sure you share it with your friends. This is how you enjoy business right here. We just showed you. If you didn't know, this is how we do it. And you can find everything that you need. You can also find all the lineups and the replays and the magazine at offbeatbusiness.com.